Congrats, Michael, Steve, Belinda. Yeah. Bro, I'm imagine now the new hires are called
Michael, Steve, and Belinda.
You got to hire me to be some sort of like psychic for the channel. I saw you guys talking about on the sidecast once, and I actually don't think you guys realize how much more. Well, maybe you have now. I had the discussion, but you went from doing, say, main channel once a week to more.
Well, I was doing every day.
Pardon?
I was main channel every day.
No, Sidemen.
Oh yeah,
Sidemen went from doing once a week, and then you went from doing more Sidemen more often, more real life videos rather than compilations. Then you did the Sidemen Reacts. Then you would do sidecasts, and then all of the side plus content. But it's hard to realize that you're actually just like quadrupling your output.
Yeah,
you don't realize overnight.
Well, it's what I have now is I look at Beta Squad.
Yeah,
and
they
are smashing it right now.
They are.
But I also look at the fact that they have a main channel.
Yeah.
That's it. So I see them like, I follow all of them on Insta, and I see all of them kind of like living life. They'll be like, oh yeah, doing this today, kind of whatever. I'm like, how do you, you know, I don't have time for this.
Yeah.
And then I realize Beta Squad is a video a week.
Yeah.
They don't have 1 or 2 react sessions plus a more Sidemen day plus like a Side Plus day.
Yeah.
Plus their own, some of them do their own channels and stuff, but
yeah, what I think Sidemen were slow to, but you're quick to do now, is hiring people.
We're so bad at hiring people. We're getting better now.
Even originally, I couldn't believe back in when you did the Sidemen show, that's kind of what changed the Sidemen, isn't it?
That's why we started posting.
Yeah, but before you were the Sidemen still, you kind of just do a video on each other's channel. You're a group. You're doing insomnia events.
Well, yeah. So before can you go on the Sidemen channel and just go to oldest videos? Because before the Sidemen show, our channel wasn't even big enough for them to allow us to put the Sidemen show on it. So what they originally said was, we're going to put 7 episodes. One of them is going to be on each of your channels. So we'd get a random episode put. So like all we've done before this, we did a welcome to the channel. We did a face painting challenge.
Oh, was that the second video ever?
Yeah. And
you did another one, right? You did another James Charles one again.
Yeah.
Okay,
but that face painting one was purely to announce the charity match.
Yeah.
Then we did the charity match. We did a book tour or the meetup, which that was really fun, you know.
I remember, yeah.
But
it killed you all.
No, it was actually all right. That one was fine.
Okay.
That one was really fun. But I remember getting slated because we had I think it was 100 people or something like that, and the tickets were, I think they were like £50. But the entire event, it was a 6-hour day.
Yeah.
We paid for the stadium, which is like what covered it. Everyone got like, I think they all got like a bag full of clothing, the book, blah, blah, blah. Loads of stuff.
Yeah.
It ended up being like, if you actually think about what you would get, if you paid £50, you'd get a lot less or whatever. Then this book tour was what finished us.
Okay, this one. Yeah. Well, I mean, it is what it is. Like, a lot of like VIP events, you know, charge way more than $50.
But yeah, so we only did clubs after this, clubs and podcasts.
Yeah.
And then they said this channel's not big enough. So they decided that we have to do...
individually.
We have to do individual channels. And we said, no, we're going to start posting every week. So we started then. And that's where we did like mean tweets. Mean tweets was the first one. Yeah. And then that's why we started posting. And because of that, we also met TP.
Yeah, but that's what I was getting onto. That's kind of where I was going. Can you imagine the Sidemen without TP? You just can't, can you? Exactly. But you took. I couldn't believe at this point. At this point, none of you, like not even JJ had his assistant.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like obviously people watching might think, oh, you're too entitled to get an assistant. But if you look at the actual business world of podcasts, of shows, of content on traditional mediums, it's like team of like 100 people. Look at the movies. Look at the end of Endgame. I'm not comparing Sidemen to Endgame at all, but you realize as you start to grow and get into this like business that there's so many people involved. And now obviously I saw Sam was promoting some new job roles as well. So probably feel by the time this is out, but go check it out on the Sidemen website.
I saw because Mr. Beast, I think he had something like 25 people running his gaming channel.
Yeah, he's got people, man. I heard that he got one video edited 12 times and he still didn't post it.
Mad.
It wasn't right. He mentioned that on the Colin and Samir podcast, which is, you should watch that.
That's ridiculous.
It's like 2 hours of Mr. Beast just chatting.
It's weird. It's actually really weird. That's not true.
That's more.
It says 50 people work for Mr. Beast. That's not true. It's way more.
Yeah.
Well,
you've got people who are like employed, then you've got people who are freelance. You know, so even if you think of your channel, you got thumbnail, editor.
Well, that's the thing. it feels weird because obviously Sidemen is almost 9 years old or whatever.
Yeah.
But looking back, it's actually only 4 years ago that we really started doing stuff.
Yeah.
And 4 years ago, we hired TP. We had a thumbnail guy, Tice.
Yeah.
We had one editor.
Yeah.
And then we hired Con.
Mm-hmm.
And then Con slowly brought in people.
Yeah.
So at that point, like, we had like 3 or 4 people working for us, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, when we did the...
And even now, we only have like 8.
Yeah. When the shocking challenge, you know, the one that I was in, where you could get shocked. Yeah. Even that, you guys set the travels at yourselves.
Yeah.
No, it's not, you know, you can do that. Of course you can, but it helps. I've been doing it recently. I do all my thumbnails. I do all my own. Sorry, on my Pokemon channel and my reaction channel. But then I hired someone in to get them done, but he's left now, so I need to find a new person.
Damn.
And I've been
there you go.
But yeah, email me at work@randolph.gg. I'll create it.
All right.
But email me if you're a creative person. If you can do anything, editing, thumbnails, filming, whatever.
Or tweet him with examples of your thumbnails.
Yeah, because I found someone who's really good, but he went on and got a full-time role, which is fair enough. But I don't mind doing thumbnails, and I actually like doing them, and I'm pretty good at them, so I enjoy it. But I didn't realize after I'd stopped doing them how much time I save.
Yeah.
It could take me half an hour to 45 minutes to do a thumbnail. But if you think about that, in one day, that's so much time gone of what I can be doing on something else. You know? Obviously, now we start 8th grade, and 8th grade is a team of like 25 to 30 people, which is unreal. I never thought I'd ever hire that many people, but they get the job done. So they do the job that they need to be done. Thanks for someone else. Yeah. So you can see where guess where it changed. Guess which video changed from the thumbnail editor to me. See if you can.
Well, back to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that I opened 100 Hidden Fates. The one after that was you.
No. So it's the top one. Is this Lucario V-Box worth opening? It's the top right one. That's me from there on out. So the top rows just all me. I think they're good actually. The colours are good, but you know the bit around the edges is not great. But anyway, that's my point. Is that when you start hiring people, you really start actually. Yeah. It's a daunting thing. For Pokérand, the shop got a little bit stale. I have to be honest. The Pokemon fan base dropped massively. You know, kind of died a little bit, but the shop kind of is not doing as well as it used to do. So my plan is to grow that, and to grow it, I've got to hire a few people. But it's going to be daunting because it's like, well, what if they don't? You know, what if we don't make the money to hire them? But then also you got to think about, you know, you hire them over the course of a year. You know, you don't. You know, you pay monthly, so it's like, you know, you got to make sure that in
You're
those
not paying
months
3 salaries up front.
Yeah. So in those months, you'd be making the work happen to grow it. But it's really interesting. Obviously, the baby's on the way though, so we've got a big problem with Laura running the shop and the baby. So I think we're going to close it. Well, not close it. But we're going to slow it down for a few months, then go big towards the end of the year. But no, but we're taking it back to the Sidemen. Yeah, you got a whole team now, and you're hiring more, which I think is really important. And I think also in the Beta Squad comparison, you know, they're doing one main channel video a week. I'm sure they'll try and branch out to other things in the future as well. I'm sure they're going to plan to do that. But it's good also motivation for you guys to think, oh, there's someone else now as well making content. Yeah. You know, because maybe you could get complacent and think we're the only, you know, king in the town.
I think we already are, I'll be honest. I think we're already complacent.
Yeah, I think this year, you could say, when we were chatting on the podcast before about the Sidemen content this year, a lot of it has been a bit of complacency. Not that it's bad content, but it's not growing. Yeah. So you're trying to change that now, yeah?
Well, the thing, I just think we need to prioritize it a bit more. Yeah. Like, I think it's one of those things where everything filters back to the main channel. Yeah. As much as, you know, more Sidemen, Among Us, stuff like that, does sick. Some of them do, you know, 10 mil or whatever, which is more than a main channel. It all comes back to this. We can't have sides. We can't have XIX without this.
No, yeah. That's my process with the Pokemon channel. I've got the Pokemon businesses, but the Pokemon channel feeds those businesses. Yeah. So if that's not doing very well, then shit. You know, so as you rightly say.
But I think with everyone going, you know, having different stuff going on in life, like Ethan's having a kid.
Yeah.
Everyone's, you know, moving house, blah, blah, blah. Like,
people are very busy.
Yeah. But we have to remember that this is the main thing. Yep. And we do need to, I think we do need like a rehaul of,
for sure,
if that's the right word.
But I think you're at the point where you do need like the staff to help with that. Because obviously, you know, just take JJ. You know, obviously he's got his, you know, music, boxing, plus Sidemen, plus all this other stuff. How on earth can you even fathom how you make this content? Same with yourself. Same with everyone in the Sidemen. You know, so it's got to like you guys can't go any further in terms of like the hours in the day. So you got to have additional help.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully by the time this comes out anyway, we'll have a bunch of new people working.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Congrats, Michael, Steve, Belinda. Yeah. Bro, I'm imagine now the new hires are called
Michael, Steve, and Belinda.
You got to hire me to be some sort of like psychic for the channel. In 4 weeks, your video's going to get 10 million views.